Okay, we're going to pick up now with surface area of triangular prisms. We just did, or you just did the section on surface area of cubes and rectangular prisms. We're now going to move to triangular prisms. And unfortunately, this is where the formulas start to get complicated. If you take it step by step, and you do everything you're supposed to, and don't try to skimp or skip the steps, if you don't try to do the lazy thing and skip the formulas, and you try to do everything in your head, you probably won't have that much of a problem with it. But if you start trying things, and you're trying to skip those things, that's where you're going to have issues. So our central question is, how do I calculate the surface area of triangular prisms? And our topic is surface area of triangular prisms. And so if you'll copy down what I have highlighted here. Now, you see a formula here. It says surface area equals 2 times base plus an uppercase L. We already know what the uppercase B is. It represents the base of whatever that shape is. In this case, a triangular prism is going to have a triangular pyramid. So the uppercase B would be 1/2 base times height, because that represents the formula for area of a triangle. And then we have the uppercase L. The uppercase L is what is called as lateral area, which represents the perimeter of the base times the height of the solid. That is the technical formula. To me and to us in the math department here at Glenview, we think this formula is too complicated. So what we do is we use an easier to use version of the formula. So if you'll copy this formula down, the easier version is surface area of a triangular prism is base times height plus P for perimeter times the uppercase H. Lowercase b represents the base of the triangle. I'm referring to the base of that pyramid or of that prism, the base of that particular triangle and the base of it, the height of that triangle. The P represents the perimeter of the triangle, so we're adding the 3 sides, and the H represents the height of the prism. So we're going to take this step by step as we go through the next several slides. Don't skip the formulas. The more you do with the formulas, the more you're going to learn them. All right, so I'm going to split this screen so that we can, I shouldn't do that. I want to be able to view both screens at one time. So we have our formula here. The formula up here, we're not going to use that. We're going to use what I consider the easier to use one, where it's base times height plus P times H. Now, with this formula, we know that we have to do the base times height of the triangular side plus the perimeter of that triangular side, which is the perimeter of the base, times the overall height of the prism, which is the distance that connects the 2 bases. So I'm going to take it step by step, and this is what I'm going to ask for you to do. So I'm going to start with the B and the H. The B and the H represent the base of the triangular side. So I'm going to be looking at this triangular side right here. Okay? Let me erase that so you can see everything. I want to find the base and the height. Remember, with triangles, you look for that right angle. So that is that right angle right here. So I'm going to use those 2 sides. The 2 sides that form that right angle represent the base and the height. Does not matter which one is which, so I'm going to let one of them be my base. So I'm going to put 4.5 is my base. And then I'm going to put the 6 as my height. And then all I have to do is substitute into the formula. So the lowercase b is 4.5 times my height, 6. Now the perimeter. The perimeter, or the lowercase p, represents the perimeter of the base. So the perimeter of the base of that prism represents this triangular side, because this back opposite side is also a triangle. That's what we do or use to classify prism. Use the 2 sides that are opposite each other that are the same. So that's why this is called a triangular prism. So my 3 sides here are 4.5, 6, and 7.5. So I'm going to add those 3 things together. So when you add those 3 things together, when you add 4.5 plus 6 plus 7.5, you get a total of 18. So our perimeter of that triangular base is 18. So I'm going to put that in place of the lowercase p. Now, the uppercase H, that represents the height of the entire prism. So I'm going to first of all erase what I have here so that you can see everything a little bit clearer. Sorry about the bell again. So our height of the prism is what connects the 2 triangular bases, or 2 triangular sides. So it would be that measurement those two measurements plus that third measurement on the bottom west side, which, as you can see, is 12. So the height of this prism is 12. So I substitute that in for the uppercase H. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 4.5 times 6. And when you multiply those together, you get 27. And then we're going to multiply 18 times 12. And when you multiply those together, you get 216. So to find out our surface area, we add 216 plus 27, and you get 243 inches squared. So our surface area is 243 inches squared. So I'm going to go ahead and highlight these things so that you'll have it. So that is our first example. Let me turn that off. So our first example of surface area with the triangular prism is this one right here, and our surface area is 243 inches squared. And what I did on this left side is I went ahead and filled in the different components. Once I have all of this taken care of, all I have to do now is substitute it back into the formula, which is what I did right here, which makes working through this a little bit easier. So take the time, list everything out, substitute it in. And I promise you, some of you that have struggled with the volume formulas, this will make it a little bit easier. All right, so let's go to the next one. I'm going to do this one as well. All right, we know that we have several components here. We know that we have to figure out what the lowercase b, the base and the height of the triangle side is. We need to know the perimeter of that triangular side. And we need to know the uppercase H, which is the height of the prism. So our base and height of the triangular side, here's our triangular side. Our base and height is what always forms that right angle. So this dotted line and this bottom side right here form that right angle. So that means our base will be 24. And our height, you can see the line going to it, is 35. It's the component or the parts that form that right angle. Okay? Now for the P, the perimeter. The perimeter represents the three sides. Now, be careful with this. That 35 right here, that is pointing to that middle dotted line. That does not represent part of the perimeter. So this left side right here is 37. This bottom side here is 24. So what's missing is this right side. And this is an isosceles triangle, so that means this side right here on the right and this side right here on the left are the same. So that would have to be 37 as well. And then our height is what connects the two triangular sides. So that height right here would be 45. And so all I'm going to do now is take everything, substitute in. Our lowercase b is 24. The base of that triangle, the height of that triangle is 35. The perimeter, I didn't add those together, but when we take 37 plus 24 plus 37 again, make sure I'm adding right, gives you 98. So 37 plus 24 and 37 again gives you 98, so our perimeter is 98. And please use calculators, so take up less time, plus you can double check a lot quicker. And then our overall height of this shape, the prism, is 45. So I'm going to multiply 24 and 35. And that gives you 840. And then we're going to add 98 times 45. And that gives you 4,410. You can double check that. And then I'm going to add those together. So 4,410 plus 840 gives you 5,000. Scratch that. 5,250. And this is centimeters, so centimeters squared. So our surface area. We found out the base and the height. We found out the perimeter of the triangle and the height of the overall prism. Substituted everything in, multiplied, and then added together to get our surface area at 5,250 centimeters squared. All right, so I'm going to let you do this one. So the first thing I want you to do is let's do the base and the height, the perimeter, and the overall height. And then you're going to use, obviously, this formula. So if you'll do this one, and you don't have to copy the shape, I'm just highlighting the shape that it goes with. So if you'll do this one, that's starred. If you'll do this one, that's starred. And again, I'm going to write down what all you have to find. You're going to have to find the base and height of the triangle, the perimeter of the triangle, and the overall height of the prism. Now, if you'll pay attention to this one's kind of turned sideways, so be careful when you're working this one. So if you'll work this one, finding these components, substitute into the formula over here, and then that takes you now to the digits, which is 22, 1.